Hey everyone! A little while back I reviewed this 100s Baize blaster from ZWQ, but I had a few issues with it. A little time passed and now they are releasing the brand new, fully updated version. They basically went through my video and updated everything I had an issue with. That is pretty incredible. Let's check it out together. I'm that old nerd guy, welcome to Tag. So here is my brand new base, in the right color, in part. We're going to talk a bit about pretty much all the issue I had. One I was mostly surprised to see there, I didn't expect them to do that, is the reshape of the bottom of this handle. I had quite a big complaint about those corners. I basically shaved mine to solve this issue, and they fixed it. That is pretty impressive. This brand new updated base will be awesome. Then there was my misunderstanding of why this blaster had like a screw gouging into the barrel to fix the barrel for a quick change and no dart gate. They quickly addressed that by making a dart gate that will just nest into the shell quite easily, and it will fit into your V1 Baize too, so that's pretty amazing. And it's a threaded dart gate, meaning it's going to be very easy to swap your barrel into this blaster. And not only it's going to be easy, those threads are worker thread for the worker Swift, meaning you're going to have even more option as to barrel tuning on this thing and availability for part, because worker barrel are quite easy to come by. Little part I didn't really had issue with was the catch. It wasn't plastic, but this one is like the big upgraded all bells and whistle catch. I mean, you got bearing to prevent this part from being stuck in your shell, you got this little bearing for smooth trigger pull, and you got this series of bearing on top that are for smooth priming when the plunger is engaging into it. That is quite amazing. I can't wait to try this thing. Then we'll go on what is the spring. I mean, this is an updated shell with the rear spring axis. Here's the door for that spring axis. And they also went with a coated spring for this one to be more quiet. This one feels soft. I'm afraid this is not going to deliver a lot of performance. Worst case scenario, I'm going to take the strong spring from my other base to achieve better FPS, or grab myself something even stronger. With what was unacceptable at first glance was a blaster with all plastic internal with that price tag on it. And yeah, they seem to have answered that. This is full metal. I doubt this is gonna have any trouble, and we have new padding. The original one were white silicone. This one is more like a soft polyurethane, soft black polyurethane. The priming handles, which are metal, the other version had the two short plastic one like that. This one got a long one and a short one, probably on the way I want to prime it. It's going to be this one for the long one, for my priming hand to pull on it. They updated the safety. They simply changed it for the shape, so you can, the way you're going to install it, you're going to be able to engage it with your thumb and to rotate it in a different direction to achieve the same result. And they installed the new aluminum part here. The original one was plastic. And then one other thing I didn't see coming. I had some issue with the original mag release, but this is gonna solve it. There's a new spring. It's thinner, so I guess it's gonna be better. But this old part, I mean, this one is metal. This is a metal part, and it's mechanical. So my guess is when it's going to be in the blaster and I'm going to press it, it's going to really disengage the magazine, helping us a bit. And there's this mystery part at the bottom. It looks like this trigger, but there is no hole for anything. Probably it's one for the other side. I would be very amazed to see that this mag release will be now ambidextrous, but yeah, I think there is hole in this part. I'm gonna see when assembling it. For the rest, the rail are now metal. In this one, I received the right tube. All this pile of thing are pretty much the same thing. A plastic trigger, the tool, hardware, screw. An impressive thing here, this plunger. This plunger head. Look at the size of this spring here. There is a damping spring at the tip of it. Can you imagine what kind of spring load they think I'm gonna put into that thing to put, yeah, a spring at the tip? This is a big boy blaster. This thing evolved from average blaster to real hobby grade blaster. They also include some dart. Those look like thunderstruck bamboo. I hope they fly right. I really like the ghost dart, but I'm gonna try those for the chrono test in my review. They also updated this part. Feel more sturdy, less hollow, better quality plastic. And here there was a big part coming up here preventing you from pulling it and pulling it out your blaster. You had to unscrew the front of it, open it, insert it in, then closing the shell. This was kind of a problem to quick barrel swap. With this new version, I think just gonna have to loosen the two front screw and just pull on it for it to follow. I think it's a very good improvement for this muzzle. It seems like every issue I had with the version 1 were addressed here. This is pretty incredible to see a company that listens that much to the input reviewers put, because I'm not the only one who have reviewed it, but basically they've updated everything I had problem with. Okay, now that this 100s Baize blaster is all put together, I have to say this is a big improvement. This is magnificent in hand. The weight is crazy, and look at this muzzle that they updated. Now you just need to remove it so you can access your barrel. This is quite impressive. This blaster received pretty much all the update I asked for, and when you prime it, it's a lot smoother than it was. It's very, very good, even going front, and this thing's sealed. This is pretty cool. This blaster is now really the hobby grade blaster we deserve. Originally was feeling a little more drafty, let's say, but this one really looked dazzling, and it was a charm to put together. Everything was so much easier since I don't have to take care of that spring or that barrel. This brand new updated Baize blaster was a pretty incredible experience. Like building it, I was feeling like somebody went through all my video, picked up every single complaint I had and changed it in that blaster, including this grip, which basically I didn't expect them to update, but they did. I'm gonna go through more details during my review of this 100s Baize blaster, but for now I can tell you it went from average performance blaster to IM hobby grade blaster. This is really a good one. I can't wait to give you a full review on that thing. Yeah, I think that's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @ThatOldNerfGuy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.